What's up, guys? I've been talking to a lot of people about what's been good, what's been bad, why you've been getting results, why you haven't, what we can do to help you get better results. So the big question I've been asking everybody is, what can I do to help you get better results? For me, and for a lot of people, it seems that nutrition is the hardest part. So what can we do to make nutrition easier? Let me try and break it down. 1, you got to be prepared. 2, you got to know why you're doing it. So you got to set a goal. If you don't have a goal, it's why are you prepared? Because you're prepared because you got to get to your goal. So we're going to set you a goal and we're going to hold you accountable. If we don't hold you accountable, your goal means nothing, and then you won't be prepared because your goal means nothing. So let's start. Let's figure out how we want to set our macros, how we want to set our nutrition through the day, and why it's important. Ready? All right, here we go. So, we talk about this all the time. We talk about this in the consultations. We talk about this when we bring people in. What I want to see from you, what I want to see from most people, is just the basics of what you're doing to start. I don't expect you to do anything crazy, no fad diets. I need you to eat consistently, eat chicken, eat broccoli. Once you get that down, then we can go back in and say this is good or this is bad. Let's change this. Let's stop doing this so we can do more of this. Alright, so here's what we got. I know that it takes 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat. Now that's a lot. That's a lot. So let's try and keep it tight. So we don't want to eat a ton of pizza because then we don't want to have to go burn it off. So if it takes 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat, now we can figure out how many calories we need to burn to equal out the amount of fat that we want to burn per week, per month, per year, depending on how big we break it down. First, I want to go over how we break down a calorie, what the macros is. So calories are broken down like this. They're broken down into protein, carbs, and fat for the most part. In 1 gram of protein, there's 4 calories. Same with carbs. In 1 gram of carbs, there's 4 calories. And in fat, in 1 gram, there's 9 calories. So now every time you look at a label, say there's 20 grams of carbs and no other nutrition in it. That's probably not something you want to eat. But now we know that if there's 20 carbs and there's 4 calories in each one, there's 80 calories are coming from carbs. I don't want to spend my calories on something like that that's not necessarily going to help me move my body forward. It's not saying that carbs are bad. You need carbs. But that's a good way to weigh it out. So let's say today you don't do anything. You sit in a room, you stare at the wall all day long. Let's say maybe you burn 1,600 calories. Now everybody's a little different. You might burn a little more, you might burn a little less, but we'll just use this example. Try and keep the numbers simple, keep the numbers round. So let's say you eat 1,600 calories today. Theoretically, you don't gain or lose anything. So you burn 1,600 calories by being alive, and you brought in 1,600 calories by the food you're eating, and you want to make sure it's consistently good nutrition. There's a big difference between nutrition from pizza and nutrition from chicken. So you want to make sure that that's balanced right, so you get your correct amount of macros to help you accomplish your goals as fast as you can. So that's okay, you didn't do anything. You sat in a room all day and you broke even. Nice. But let's say we'll call this Monday. Let's say Tuesday. Let's say you burn the same 1,600 calories, but now you limit your food to 1,200 calories of the same evenly spaced, good nutrition. Now we have a deficit of 400. So now our body's burned 400 more calories than we took in. If you do just that alone, no exercise, no moving, just sitting in a room, eating good, clean nutrition throughout the day, you do that 7 days a week, that's 2,800 calories more that your body burned than you took in. So we know that it takes 3,500 calories to burn 1 pound of fat. This is going to equal about 3/4 of a pound per week that you're going to burn just by limiting your intake, just by watching what you eat. That's going to be 2 to 3 pounds a month. 12 months in a year, now you got 20 to 30 pounds of fat that you've lost just by watching your food. Not bad. So same thing the next day, we'll say Wednesday. Now you're getting excited. Now you're seeing how it goes together. So you burn 1,600 calories by sitting in a room, staring at the wall. Now you come here because you're getting more serious. You want to start training a little bit. You want to put that little extra into it. Say you burn another 400. So your total expenditure for today, or Wednesday, would be 2,000 calories. Now let's say you take in that same 1,200 that we did yesterday. So now we have a deficit of 800 calories. If you went about and did that every day, that is going to double what we just did. That's going to be about 1.5 pounds a week. That's going to translate into 6 to 8 pounds a month. That's going to put you almost to 100 pounds in a year. Do you have 100 pounds to lose? Would you be happy to lose anywhere between right now and 100 pounds? That's as simple as it gets. So next time we come back, we'll talk about how to implement the macro breakdown and how to set how many calories you need to burn, how many calories your body burns, and how many calories you should burn every time you work out.